Hey, hey, listen. All right, I'm back with another video, and this is some shower thoughts type shit. I was just thinking, ever since Lucas Tracy's sudden retirement, I was thinking, man, YouTube, MMA YouTubers, we're all the same. We're all virtually identical. Like, if you were to compare me to like Horse Peep MMA or I don't know, some fucking other video, you play some side by, no, you just listen their audio after another, and you'd be like, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. We all like list out shit. But anyway, this is I just thought of MMA YouTubers and their the successors. I just started comparing them, and I came up with this list 5 minutes ago. I just cobbled this shit up together. I need to pump out content. So first off, Lucas Tracy and Bedtime MMA, two peas in a pod. Ever since Lucas Tracy put on Bedtime MMA has been trying to step up his game, and I really appreciate that because I was admittedly uh, an avid Lucas Tracy watcher. But yeah, these guys, I wouldn't say they're similar. They're both pretty funny, but they both have different sense of humor. Lucas Tracy's sense of humor was like it. It was so corny that it was funny. Like he would say big mini hooks and he'd talk about Marty Lewis with bedtime. He's kind of the modern interpretation of that, where he's just some like white Australian dude, which he speaks in a Ebonics for like a couple seconds until he slips into his Australian accent. Everyone thought he was black for some reason. I never thought that. You'll never catch me on video saying that. I never said that. I gotta work on my impression so I can, you know, catch some, get some wind in my sails. I'm trying to be corny, but I'm just not funny. But yeah, this is the spiritual successor based off of Lucas Tracy put him on when bedtime was not as big as he was in the MMA community. Bedtime MMA is getting brought up in official UFC questioning. I remember, I think Johnny from MMA Arcade asked Steve Ersic if he was bedtime MMA. That shit was kind of awesome. Anyway, next next up on the list, I think it's MMA Guru, MMA Guru, and Left Lane MMA. Left Lane MMA is this is just tells you how the average audience of MMA Guru, just impressionable teenagers. I think Left Lane MMA is still in high school or what? Is that secondary school for you fucking foreigners? I don't know, but he's like in high school. Uh, I think he's like 18, 17, something like that. But like they do have a similar brand of humor. I thought Left Lane MMA initially, when I first discovered them months ago, was a bedtime MMA clone because they were both Australian. They all kind of spoke similarly. I don't know. I can't really differentiate Australian accents. They all sound the same to me, you know. Uh, but no, these two guys, MMA Guru is just uh Left Lane is like an earlier version of MMA Guru. I wouldn't say he's like the prime MMA Guru. I watched some prime. By the time MMA Guru's prime was over, uh, it would take me 2 years. It would take me like a year. I started watching in 2023. Uh, Guru. I thought it was cool until he made that Michael Chandler video. I thought the John Jones video was pretty funny and kind of convincing. But I watched the Michael Chandler and I kind of lost all respect for him. And I stopped watching his streams. It wasn't that enjoyable. He just didn't seem like he wanted to be there. But Left Lane is like a guy who on the come up who wants to be there. who wants to be in the community. So, I watch his videos and they're pretty enjoyable. He kind of makes the same, same jokes, similar, not the same, but similar jokes where they're just disrespectful to the fighters. And I'm not saying that's bad. That's good. That's good. That's funny. So they do have a similar sense of brand of humor. I didn't know who to put for MMA Guru, and I felt like I couldn't leave him out of the list. So I just called up Left Lane MMA. I think Jesse on Fire isn't. I don't know if Jesse on Fire. Wasn't really a watcher of Jesse on Fire, but I could just look at his thumbnails and just read comments and what people said about him, that he was a clickbaity, sensation. He would amp up things, make them seem bigger as they really were. And what sprang to mind just as fast is MMA Rigo. Rigo is uh he's kind of clickbaity, where he not really, but he kind of puts things on blast where they're not really as they seem. I stopped watching Rigo when he did that fight companion where it was that chick that looks like Raul Rosas Jr. and I don't know, fucking some Brazilian chick. They were fighting. MMA Rigo was talking about how he ordered pizza from a young girl and he thought she was into him, and then he was drunk, and then he was bragging about the time he slept with a 17-year-old while he was like 20 or something, and he was bragging about it, and he rubbed it in the face of American viewers, saying talking about the age of consent, and that kind of my stomach sunk low, right? It kind of disturbed me. And then weeks later, I popped into uh, Ronan MMA's live stream, and he was reacting to a video of Rigo being called a creep. He was calling Rigo a creep. I looked into the chat to where they were talking about it, and Rigo said he told a teenage boy, I don't know, I think he was like 16, 17, to dance with his shirt off, which was weird. I'm not saying that any correlation with Jesse on Fire, but it's just the same lunatic schizo posting, I would say. I should have just said that instead of yapping. Who cares? PJ loves fights and on the liver MMA. On the liver MMA didn't really. I don't think he posted as the same. He kind of does the same white background, wet red lettering type shit, where the subject is like engulfing most of the frame of the thumbnail. I just got the same vibe off of it as on the liver MMA, where he does. They both do a pretty good job discussing the like touchy subject material. I gain respect for on the liver MMA for the way he talked about the Alex Pereira allegations. Um, he treated it like innocent before proven guilty, and it just kind of reminded me of the way TJ loves fights, the way he talks about subjects for regarding combat sports. So that's pretty much it. I'm not really an avid viewer of both of these. Uh, I got into on the liver MMA through his Alex Pereira video. That's his most popular video. Anyway, the next one. Oh my fuck! Double clicked it. Hoppero, Hoppero, and me. Conquest MMA. I see the similarities between us. We both work in was Google Slide. We do the slideshow type shit. You know, easy to do. It doesn't take much thought or effort.
I will admit Hopro has more knowledge than me. I'm new to the game. I don't know about his how long he's been watching, but I would say he uh mine's kind of low effort. My shit is low effort. I'll be real. But him, he puts more effort into it. But they kind of blend together. I'm gonna be real. Kind of blend together. But I do watch his videos when there's nothing else to watch. And I'm comparing myself because we both work in slides or something similar to that. The same thing, not really too much interesting to say. We just gotta put filler. We just, I don't know what to say. Anyway, Chael Sonnen and Cage Side convos. This is his son. Like, Jesus Christ, man. I think Cage Side's combos is an improvement to Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen is I can't I couldn't. It gets to a point where if you're not a big fan, you can't like watch it, dude. Like you can't watch it for any of his MMA takes. I can't take this dude seriously. He will talk about everything except the video thumbnail. And sometimes I watch a video or two, but I just can't do it anymore, dude. It drives me up the fucking wall. But I can leave the case side combos, but it's the same thing with Chael Sonnen. I just can't listen to it anymore. It's like so much fluff, so much fluff. I can't do it. I do like cage side combos. Some of his takes, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. I think it was when he was ranking the pay-per-views, the fight nights, and I was just wondering if we were watching the same sport. Um, that aside, yeah, really good channel. Both of these, honestly. And this is the biggest one. MMA Joey and Kenny Oyoke. These guys are fundamentally the same. They will call others out. These guys are eternal contrarians. Like if there's one side of the fan base that's like the sides everyone's on, they will try to capture an audience that is not as represented in their opinion. These guys just go for the fucking bottom of the barrel in picks. Like Jesus Christ, these guys there. It's like MMA Joey with the fucking Muslim community and Kenny Oyoke with the Izzy fans. Like the Izzy fans are, listen, I I can understand why you can be a fan in Israel Adesanya, but like MMA Joey, I don't understand. I don't understand how you can be a fan of MMA Joey. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. What what's so enjoyable about this guy? This guy just, my God, when there's a fight night where MMA Joey has decent picks, you know that fight night was a shit fucking card. I'll tell you that. I don't get it. I just don't get MMA Joey. I used to enjoy Kenny Yoke's short form content. I kind of lost respect for him after the way he treated the Alex Pereira allegations. He basically assumed, I don't know, Alex Pereira was guilty. Like Alex Pereira had to provide evidence that he was innocent, opposed to what the accuser had to prove evidence that he was guilty. Like that, I don't know. I just chalked it up to Kenny Oyoke's glazing, to put it bluntly, just his glazing of Israel Adesanya. And yeah, I don't really like these two. Uh, And that's it, I think. Yep, that's it. I just checked if I need more slides. Nope. Uh, if you liked the video, please, I would appreciate if you liked it. Subscribe. It really gives me motivation to put more content out there. And I'll see you in the next one.